Hello friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel, The Soul of Study. And in this video, I will discuss some major points which are faced by beginners. And this is, I can say, because of these points, beginners always face such kinds of problems. What is problem? Problem is that whenever they try to speak in English, they get stuck while speaking English. They start stammering while they speak in English. Yes, friends, I have a question. Question is that if are you poor in speaking English? If you are poor, so you must watch this video till end, and you can see types of problems you face while then speaking English. Friends, I want to say one thing that if you face any kinds of problems while then speaking English, just write down in your notebook. And in this video, I will also tell you what kinds of problems you face while then speaking English. If those were common problems, so you must outcome of those problems. Getting my points, friends? Yes, so let's start. First problem is that first problem we can say, otherwise we can say that first point, because of those points beginners always get stuck while they speaking English. What is this? This is limited vocabularies. Yes, friends, you know very well, friends, our statements, our thoughts totally depends on our vocabularies. If you don't have that much vocabularies, you cannot communicate with people. Yes, friends, so I think if you have such kinds of problems, so you must sort out these problems and go ahead, friends, to speak in English. You know very well, friends, while speaking English, I think if you have a list number of vocabularies, a list number of phrasal verbs, idioms, so you cannot speak fluently. You know very well that while speaking English, you need your mind should be active, and those vocabularies should come in your mind so that you can speak fluently. Yes, friends. And second point is that lack of knowledge, lack of information, lack of confidence. Yes, friend, if you don't have that much information, that of knowledge, you cannot speak in English. And if you don't have confidence, so how can you speak in English? You cannot speak in English. So I want to tell one thing, that just try to collect, just try to get information from the different resources. Nowadays there are lots of number of resources are available around us, so we can get a number of information, number of different kinds of knowledge, and different kinds of thoughts we can collect. After that, definitely our confidence will boost up. Getting my points, friends? So you have to also work in this area, in this portion. And third point is that unfamiliar with grammar rules. I think in I want to say one thing, that English is an ocean, and there are number of English rules, number of structures are given. So you have to also remember those structures. I think that you cannot remember whole structures which are given in the English, but I want to suggest you one thing, that remember those structures which are usable in your speaking. No need to remember all whole structures, and you cannot use those structures in your speaking. I think remember those structures which are usable, and you can use easily in your speaking English. Yes, friends, you cannot skip this point also. So you must remember those structure. And fourth point is fear of making mistakes. Yes, friends, someone thinks that when I will be perfect, then I will speak in English. No, friends, no one in this world, no one is perfect. You know very well. I think those who are a native speaker, they also commit a mistake. They also learn from their mistakes. So friends, just try to make mistake, and keep in mind, learn from your mistakes. Only making mistake, it is not a good thing. But if you are learning something from your mistakes, so it is a very very good thing. And making a mistake show your courage. I think you are a courageous person who are trying to make mistakes, and you are learning from your mistakes. So this is a good thing, friends. And last point is that, and it is a very important point for everyone. But before not discussing at this point, I want to tell one thing, that I also make mistake. I also commit mistake, friends, and I always try to learn from my mistakes. I try to never repeat those mistakes again while then speaking English. Getting my points, friends? So don't think about making mistakes. Make mistakes, learn from your mistake, and go ahead now. Yes. Final point is that practice. Lack of practice, insufficient practice. Yes, friends. If you don't practice regularly, if you don't practice more and more, so you cannot be a fluent speaker. You cannot speak in English. You can't improve your fluency. Yes, friends. If you want to speak English effectively, fluently, and confidently, so you must do practice to be a fluent speaker. What is necessary? What is essential? I think that practice is more essential than other things. I think if you have not remember all things, if you have not completed all things, but if you are not doing practice, so you cannot be in a fluent speaker, friends. Yes, friends. I think you can groom yourself while practicing English. Yes, and it is a bitter truth. I know very well that someone says that when I come to do practice after minutes, I our mind started wandering, and I know very well that our mind is frisky. Our mind always seeks pleasure. Our mind always go behind the entertainment. So yes, I agree. But at least you have to do practice at least 10 or 15 minutes every day, so that you can be in a fluent speaker. Yes, I think that uh, enjoy your journey. Yes, friends, it is a long journey, and uh, you have to do practice more and more, as much as possible. Just do practice, friends. You know very well, friends, without practicing you cannot achieve in any field. If you don't practice, you cannot achieve anything. Yeah, and if you want to achieve, if you want to learn, if you want to speak in English, so you have to practice. Without practicing, you cannot get anything. Yes, friends, and it is a bitter truth. You have to accept it now. You cannot escape yourself from doing the practice. Yes, friends. And when you do practice, just after practicing, how would you practice? I want to say one thing, that how do you practice? The question is that should we practice? I think you must practice in front of mirror. You can also record your videos and then see where you are committing a mistake. Just try to learn from your videos. You can see definitely if you do practice like this, so you can see I think transformation in yourself. I think if you do practice regularly 7 days, definitely you can then see tremendous changes in in yourself. Yes, friends. So these were the points, friends. I want to recall those points again. Point is, first point is that limited vocabularies. Second point is that lack of knowledge, lack of information, and lack of confidence. And third point is that unfamiliar with rules, unfamiliar with structures. And the fourth point is that fear of making mistakes. And final and last point is that insufficient practicing, that lack of practice. These were the 5 points, friends. You have to uh, do, you have to overcome those problems. You have to come out of those problems. Do hard work, friends, and do practice on a regular basis, and believe in yourself. First, believe in yourself. If you want to do anything, friends, first of all, you have to believe in yourself that I can do. If you don't think that, so you cannot do. First, you have to be strong in your mind. Yes, friends. And I want to say one thing. If you have appetite to learn something, to do something, to speak in English, no one can stop you, friends. No one can stop you. So, friends, keep studying, keep learning, keep speaking. And if you are beginners, if you are new on these channels, so don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe this channel so that you can get notification easily, and you can also get such informative videos. And that videos will help you a lot, help tremendous to improve your English speaking skills. So, friends, meet in another video with another topics. Till then, bye bye, friends. Wish you all the best.